Camera is
It's a
off.
normal stuff, though. Normal chest and back.
Somebody said breaking news. Tinubu promotes naval officer. Where's my other phone? Is that true?
Mr. John, I'm sorry I caught you. So you were saying you were making some very valid points. I just find trying to protect Daddy Food.
Oh, Allah. All those one. Samaria, that thing is news. Tinubu cannot promote a naval officer. The naval
No
command,
mind.
only the naval command can promote a naval officer.
Let's see if there's any breaking
Make
news.
I just delete them from everywhere. Okay, so John, I hand over officially to you. Start the story from the beginning because I had to delete that other video. Make people not go see waiting big past their eye. Thank you, Reggie baby. So
That
I'm
is fuse.
dressing up in the background. I
That
beg
that
forgive
diffuse
me.
that diffuse that you carry there where everybody
Hmm.
within this land never see.
Not true, but as
I'm
a
sure
man of
Samaria
God, I have
Samaria
to
would have seen
respect
what we
myself.
are seeing.
Joe, what did you say?
I said Samaria would have seen what wants her level of
See, John, you want to start again. You want to start.
Don't
The same
mind
thing where I
him.
beg you say make you not do.
Do not mind
Yeah,
him.
I'm going to put
I'll
on.
pass. John, I'm passing.
okay.
Mhm.
So
As I did, I wrap myself.
that diffuse you want me to make a start from again.
So what
From the
really happened?
beginning,
First part,
you really
yes.
were telling us the
John?
story, and it made sense. It was
So
a very
allegedly,
good.
I'm saying this from the lens of the victim, because I'll say that the vice admiral is the victim in
John,
this case.
online. We can see you.
Just assume. See that video call we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Just assume what you saw in that video call.
Yeah.
Just assume. Just have it in your
Ramadan,
head.
no one chance.
You
Just
have
have
that
it in your
video
head.
for yesterday. Because woman
Just
day your house. How you
reminisce.
know online?
Reminisce. The word is reminisce.
All right,
Reminisce.
continue, John.
Reminisce.
Online, we can see you. Period.
That's what I'm saying. Reminisce the look, the face, the everything you
Should
saw
he
yesterday.
unlight, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. John,
Alexa,
unlight.
Alexa, on the light. I am not going to on this light today. He had Alexa now.
Oh yeah, make I dey
so
drive to go. So what happened, John? From the beginning, please.
so he's from the lens of the vice admiral. So they said that they got the vice admiral bought the land in good what was the name of this? It's somewhere very close to a games village in Abuja, and he got all necessary approvals to start development, according to him. And while they were about to start development, that authorities came and were asking for their approvals, their regulatory documents, and they presented it, and they came back to say that the land had been revoked, and the vice admiral was like there was no ground for revocation of the land, but at the end of the day, the authorities sent a bulldozer to bring down the what they already had in place on the property, and prior to then, the vice admiral had given an order for the perimeter to be secured by naval officers, and naval officers on scene restricted the bulldozer from demolition, and subsequently, I think it got to the attention of the commissioner of police. The commissioner of police came. The same thing happened. The naval officers restricted acted on their orders, stood on their orders, and then Wike now came, and same thing happened. But however, Wike's comment to the young officer was totally uncalled for. The young officer acted with all level of professionalism because, when he was addressing the minister, he had his hands to his back to make sure he rules out every attempt of assault. Because there's a way you will be charging at the minister, they'll say that
Escalation stand. Yep.
yeah.
Positioning.
So
I
he
saw
had his
that.
hands by his back, and he stood his ground, and all he refuted were direct insult towards an officer of the Federal Republic acting in the capacity of the commanding officer, the chief of army, the commander in chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic at that point in time. So I don't see anything wrong with what the young officer did. These are the kind of courageous, courageous, courageous acts we expect from members of the armed forces. However, however, in a country that people operate with such impunity, I don't think that was wrong. Rather, that was the right move, because at the end of the day, one or two phone calls, Wike will speak to people higher than even the vice admiral. Wike will speak with people higher than the vice admiral, and would that land still be revoked? That property will still be revoked, because a revocation of properties, a lot of Nigerians in Nigeria, everything goes. A lot of Nigerians don't know that every little thing can lead to a property being revoked. Just as little as not payment of tenement rate or ground rate is enough for the state governor, which Wike is the state governor, to revoke a property. And the Land Use Act gives all those lands to the custody of the governor of the states. The
Hmm.
Land Use Act gives those lands to the
Are you ready?
custody of the
They are
governor of
almost
the
here.
state.
Where are you?
So I don't think that was the right move. I think there was a better way to resolve that
Oh, yeah,
between
come to my room. Are you ready?
the vice admiral, and the office
I
of
need you
the
to help me with my bow tie. Just come.
Okay, I'm coming, but I need to figure out this shoe.
Okay.
and the office
Hold I just put it in.
and the office of the minister of the FCT, instead of or rather instead of all those show and abuse of power. It's I think the officer acted in all professionalism. He deserves. These are the kind of courageous act we expect
You
from
see,
from young officers or even senior officers. That was the kind of courageous act we saw in Tanzania, where a general was asked to come in and weigh in on innocent protesters, and he told the president herself that his loyalty is not to the people, not the president, is not to the president of Tanzania, but to the people of Tanzania. So these are the kind of courage we expect from officers. But was the move a right move? No, it is. In a country like Nigeria, if this was in the United States where things happen properly, I would say it's a right move. But in a country like Nigeria, I don't think it's going to end well for the vice admiral. And for the young officer, you might just see him being deployed to
don't know.
defense headquarters, where he'll be writing only with pen and collecting books, and that's just it. It's the country we are in. It's the country we are in. The politicians act with all impunity, and whether we like it or not, it's not going to end well for the vice admiral. Honestly, I know it's not going to end well for him.
Should I say something?
Mm.
He was courageous, right? But I would also, in as much as Wike was rude, we all know that clearly that was very rude of him and not really what is expected of a minister. I also would think that, yes, you did mention his posture during the course of this whole thing, which is good. Of course, yes, he didn't prove to, he was not standing in, he didn't have a posture to say, okay, like something that is threatening to the minister. But it's okay to tell somebody I'm not a fool. But it also seemed like Wike was talking and he was talking. The two of them were talking back to back. In his own defense, he's not a fool. I'm not a fool. Okay? If my boss at work shows up and calls me a fool, I will tell you clearly, with due respect, but I am not a fool. And it is honest, and it is not expected of you, a manager, to tag me or call me a fool before the public. If I say that to you, I'll be quiet and I'll ignore you to keep ranting.
So,
I
but
will go back and forth with you, repeating and telling you, because it's like I said, in as much as we all agree Wike is wrong here, But
Samaria, we all agree
no,
that
people
the,
react differently. I agree with you
we all
100%.
agree that the boy had no issues. The boy was acting on orders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was maintaining the orders of the military,
Given to
high
him. Yeah.
Hmm.
orders coming from a higher authority in the in the military. He was acting based on the orders that were given to him. If they had called him and told him stand down, he would have stood down immediately.
Yeah.
And those orders, the reason why he did not take the orders of the chief of defense staff might be, and I said might be, the chief of defense staff, he does not report, he does not take orders from the chief of defense staff. He takes orders from his commanding officer. So if the chief of
Right.
defense staff wanted to pass that order down, he would have called his commanding officer and passed that order down. And that was why the chief of defense staff probably did not even give him an order to stand down. He just told him, manage the situation, we are on top of it. So if you look at there's nobody saying the boy did anything wrong. I'm not saying that.
Mm-mm.
All I'm
He did
saying is
not.
that the vice admiral's approach would not put him. See, let me tell you something. In Nigeria, a lot of people neglect a lot of things, and it puts them in the mercy of the government. Ground rates are supposed to be paid annually. If you miss it, it's at the discretion of the governor to give you time to pay. Do you get? So these things are placed on land as a revenue generator. Everywhere in the world, even in the United States, you pay ground rates, tenement rates on lands that you secure. So I'm not saying it was not paid. I'm saying something as little as that could lead to revocation. And it's at the discretion of the governor, whom the Land Use Act of 1980 something have given the governor the powers. It gives the governors custody of all the lands in that state in his hands to do whatever he wishes with. So that's where I'm saying that the vice admiral would have handled it differently in a country that operates with such impunity. 1978, okay, the Land Use Act of 1978, with such impunity, a country where anybody can do anything, and before you get justice, you might be your next generation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
why not just pick up the phone and say, my friend, minister, this is Vice Admiral Saliu.
It's that abuse
Yeah.
of power that is the problem. It's been the problem. It will always be the problem.
Yes,
Intimidation
but
everywhere.
yes. But
Particularly that man, Wike.
you just have to
The
deal with it.
minister.
You just have to deal with it the way it should.
Mm-hmm.
The people are saying that no, Wiki also shouldn't have done what they did in River State election. What did you guys do? Nothing. He has to. He will do it and he will do it again. He will do it and he will do it again, whether you like it or not. And
But nothing
Wiki
will
is
happen.
Wiki.
Well, nothing must happen to that young man. That's all. That's what we're interested
Yeah,
in.
that's there.
Nothing must happen to him. Period. They
we
should
know
leave him
in
alone.
Nigeria. We know in Nigeria there are three arms of government: Tinubu, Wiki, and Akpabio. Know that and no peace.
Not the one we are taught in school.
No. The one you thought in school is Tinubu, Wiki, and Akpabio are the three arms of government.
Obviously. I
Those
mean,
are
they
the
are the
three
ones
arms
we
of
hear more
government.
about.
Oh, so I think the vice admiral should have handled it better. They'll handle it better. And speak with Mickey. There are always ways around these things. There are
Mm-hmm.
always ways around this. Land plenty. Land plenty. Yeah, speak with him. Speak with him. Giving those kind of orders, it might just it would have just led to a confrontation because the people who follow Wike come go one show say they be gallant officers so that they follow minister all the time. Those ones that were giving orders would have showed they were gallant officers. What if someone had pulled his trigger? Maybe you go
Exactly.
on there, come out and gun for
Yeah.
safety, pull trigger, and next thing everybody begin ta 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 ta. Even him, the minister, would not be safe in that situation.
Exactly. Well, but they know it's
Yeah,
not going to happen. So
yeah.
that's why it's
I want
easy
to
for them
say
to come up
something
and do such
too.
a
If
thing
I can say
publicly.
something,
It's so uncalled for.
I'm not sure if I heard correctly, but I think when Wike was leaving the land, he was saying something about I'm going to buy, not KILL, did he say that, are you going to buy us here, or we're going to buy you
Um,
guys here?
no,
What?
Wike said you are going if you like buy everybody, and
Okay, okay, okay,
the boy
okay,
responded that we are not buying anybody.
okay,
Oh,
okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, he can say that publicly.
the boy acted in all professionalism.
He
Yes,
did.
I
And
agree.
you
I
see
agree.
He
that
did.
level of professionalism, you can only see it in the Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Air Force.
Exactly. But it's expected
Yes, because
anyway.
Nigeria will break you. It will
I
break
said
you.
It
you
is
can only
expected
see
of
it in
him
the
to
Nigerian
behave
Air
that way. He
Force.
didn't disappoint us.
I said you can only see it in the Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Air Force. If to say the army did there, I
Yeah.
don't know what would have happened there.
I
If to say the Nigerian army
don't
did
know
there,
how they recruit those ones and where they recruit them from, for real.
no, so the kind of training and the kind of exposure.
Yeah, they give
See,
them.
Mm-hmm.
just imagine a soldier that just came back from Sambisa. That maybe in his platoon only three of them
Exactly. He's
survived.
already mentally
O-
messed up.
Only three of
Hmm.
them survived. One, according to them, bloody civilian go stand in front
That's
of
the
him. They
only
call him
thing the
fool.
only language they know.
Yeah.
Knowing the sacrifice he has given for the country.
Hmm.
He has sacrificed himself, his friends, his family for the country. And one bloody civilian, as they
Right.
call us, will tell him that he's a fool. Ah,
Well, those ones deal with PTSD 247.
Yeah,
that
you're
soldier
right.
no go.
And that triggers them anytime, any day, any place.
Yeah. And I also
So
wanted to say something too. I didn't even like the way the policemen were talking, was like how the policeman was talking to him. And he kept on saying, "You're not my level, you're not my level."
Someone
And that
said,
one was just trying to just talk to him and talk down at him because he felt he was older. But according
so
to
it's a
rank,
thing of level.
sorry,
you
madam.
know,
Someone said someone that is on illegal duty is the one acting professionally. Oloye,
How?
wait, first and foremost, do you know what illegal duty means? A vice admiral is a general of the Nigerian Navy. Whether
hmm
retired or not, he remains
yeah,
a general for the rest of his life. Once a general, always a general. He can
That's
still
right.
give orders, he can still
yeah,
get orders passed on to the
yeah.
military hierarchy.
Till he
So when you
buys.
people come with this your biased APC mindset that you see the truth and call it darkness, you don't
hmm
you do it where in beer parlors where you APC people discuss. And just for the records, you guys can see that Anambra is not Edo State. Hmm? APC can never take over Anambra State. If I like, make gonna pour, make gonna do juju,
Someone
or
said that
tell
the
people what
soldier
is
is.
Anambra.
Did you see the comment? I think it's going off my phone. That he
What?
was disrespectful to Wike. That he was. Did he say he was a second or who? Mister.
Disrespectful. How? What
So it's okay
disrespect?
for your minister
Please,
to come
maybe
out
I'm the only
publicly
one.
and
Maybe I'm the only one that
address
did not see the
an
disrespect.
officer that way, even if he weren't an officer. Let's say he was just a common man. It's okay for a minister to come out publicly and shout and yell before somebody and call him a fool repeatedly. His fellow man. Come on, man. You guys should be real. The
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think
things that pass in that country, I don't
his
know, but
ego was
mm-mm.
bruised and he was upset that they couldn't
Okay,
give him
because
rite of
because because
passage.
people don't stand
So he was
him.
just,
People don't
you
stand.
know,
People
please,
avoid
angry.
him. They avoid him because of the way he yells like John. He yells like
Samaya,
John. That's the way he screams. That's how he talks. That man talks like John whenever he's talking. He's always screaming on top of his
and that's
voice.
why you still
And I
like him.
must tell you, that's not it. Yes, John.
That's why you
But
still
with,
John
like him.
like,
Triplets.
but
So
I'm about to say worse now.
this Olorun Toba.
John, is that not how that man screams? Each time I see him on the screen, he's always shouting like you.
But our voices differ.
Our voices,
Olorun
to be
Toba.
honest, those are weak men's way of intimidation. They use the voice. They use
Olorun
shouting
Toba.
to exercise power,
Come,
which
come,
shouldn't be like that.
come on top bed. Me know whether I weak.
Yes,
Olorun Toba T said in
yes,
his
it's
illegal
man.
duties, he can't guard a private property. Oga, please go back and understand the military. If you don't know anything about the military, don't come here and argue with me from a bloody civilian's perspective. Very bloody smelling, dirty, stinking civilian. Because Once you attain the rank of a general, you're entitled to military security for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
if you so wish. So please, if you don't know anything about military, don't come here and start typing nonsense because you are an APC sympathizer. At this point, I did not say. I said what I told you is that the vice admiral would have handled it differently by calling the minister. I didn't say the vice admiral did the best, but the person that did the best was the young officer who was
Mm-hmm.
there. He acted
It's a lieutenant.
Yeah.
professionally.
Very
Simple.
professional and also maintain his
Simple.
cool. Yeah. And you are right about
A,
Wike.
a,
Wike should have,
a retired, it's not
Minister
said a
Wike
retired.
should have at least have all his documents, all his everything. He should have had everything before he got to that place. He should have
Even
made phone
Like
calls,
John rightly
made sure
said,
that
all he would
everything
have
was
done
in.
would have been a phone call. That thing would have resolved over
Yes,
the
not
phone.
even go there.
Not coming, going there.
Wike obviously had everything he needed. Wike obviously had everything he needed. But what I implore civilians is don't push these boys at the barracks. This stuff like this push them, triggers them. Whether we like it or not, these are the front line of security we have in this nation. They must be respected. A soldier must be respected, even by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Even if you're not going to respect civilians, please respect those soldiers because they
Yeah, because
have put
of
in a
their
lot.
sacrifices.
They
Yes.
have sacrificed
Yeah.
a lot for the
Yeah.
nation.
They are like
I
the law.
agree.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
have
In
no
America
right
here, they have a
They
lot
are
whatsoever
like
of
the law.
to
respect for them.
disrespect a
Yes.
That's
serving
right.
military officer.
Yes.
That's right. They're government
They even
properties.
gave a whole day for them
Because
to
even if he does
celebrate them
anything to
here.
you, even if he does anything to you, he's not going to be charged to court. He'll be only be court-martialed. He will be seen only from the lens of the military and not from the lens of
Yes.
the courts.
Yeah.
If
I
anything happens
agree.
there, two people fall. Now
That's
court-martial.
right.
No. Now court-martial.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Now
Today's Veterans
court-martial.
Day here, and that's the opposite of what we've seen in our country. Isn't it funny?
Mm-hmm.
A big
In the
irony
military,
for real.
you have no
What they are
right.
being celebrated here, they are doing passes and matches, and this is what is happening in our country where we came from. They are being
Absolutely.
disrespected. You see, they say
Absolutely.
the
I
prophet is
agree.
not admired where
The
they are
fact,
from or whatever.
the
How do they
fact,
say
the
that
fact,
adage?
the
This
fact,
is a shame.
the fact that military officers were on that property was enough for the minister to ask his guys to, okay, guys, back down,
Yeah.
get me, get me the number on the file of that land. Pick up the phone and call the person. Pick up the phone and call the person. You can reach the chief of defense staff. You can call the chief of defense staff and tell the chief of defense staff. One of your generals deployed the military officers to a property that is due for demolition. Please, can you call him to order?
Now that the fool is checking his knees, 10/10.
Tease, baby.
Getting ready, showing up. Okay, where is Miro now? Y'all check it out.
Oh yeah.
Help me get my charger.
John, I better continue no first. Abi, are you carried away? Why are you admiring the freeze like that?
I don't understand.
Why are you still looking at him like that, John? I know you don't like women. What is it?
Sama, me, you this evening, no, Mr. John.
Samaria, if you really want to know if I like women or not, come over now.
Why are you lost? You were saying something. As soon as the fish showed up, you just got lost. You were just looking at him like this.
I
Uh-uh.
wasn't looking like, I was looking at him like
You
this.
know, they,
I was looking at his bar head. I never knew he had
I
that,
was looking at
that much bar head.
that the fish not cholesterol.
I don't get hair now.
I don't say some bad things like that.
I swear, man.
The fish not collect this one. John, you know you're in the dark. The only thing I saw were your eyeballs rolling like this. And then I was John looking at.
I will want to recommend that place where Peter, that's one of that piece we have been go to.
John said my mind before I could say it.
Now you, I know what talk am. Now you,
How
now
do you
you
want
the
to
first
reduce
one,
the decrease,
the first
please?
one, the first one, the
John,
first
not
one.
reduce.
So I have to defend myself, so that people don't go talk say I dey admire the fish.
My goodness. Well, that was a good one.
So, oh,
You said you were ready before who?
You're feeling good. Huh?
Like you don't know if I ready already.
ah. Well, I just pray they resolve the stuff and everybody is happy.
Yeah. I
Listen,
just pray
listen,
that
listen, no
my
hard.
own prayer
This
is
is not
that
be
the
waiting. This is not be waiting.
my
Two,
own prayer is that the young naval officer doesn't become a scapegoat. That's the only thing I'm praying about.
That's right. And
yeah,
that's
that
why
the
we are here
fish.
to say nothing must happen to him.
That the fish. He's from the part of the country that
Oh, I
rules
like
the
that suit.
military. He's from the part of the
Daddy
country
Prince,
that
your
The
rules the
coat
suit
is
is
good.
military.
I
so
like that coat.
cute.
Yeah, that looks good. That's cute.
Love it.
So it just quickly my
He's
bag.
from the part of the country that rules the military. Whatever happens, they're gonna find a way to get him to safeguard him.
I thought you were my life.
Be
He
real.
has not. He
He'll
has
be
not
all
have
right.
privileges. He has not have privileges. He has not have privileges.
I mean, by now we should be expecting like an apology
Let's go.
I don't think
later
he's
or
gonna
Go.
something from Wike.
apologize.
But of
He
course,
won't
he won't do it.
apologize. Forget
No,
that.
he won't
He's
do
not
it.
gonna
You know him. He won't
apologize.
do it.
There's so
Let them enjoy
much.
the power now. Let them just enjoy the power as much as they've been enjoying it. They are running
But
out. They are running
but
out.
the thing is, this kind of things.
Thank you.
The military, you treat them you handle them like babies and eggs, because any little thing can force them out of the barracks. We want to make sure we curtail them in the barracks for as long as we can.
Hmm. That's wisdom.
Mm.
We have to make sure we curtail them in the barracks for as long as we can. But stuff like
Mm.
this, because say if you say that during military regime, this thing happen, that person if you give that young officer if you give that minister frog jump there. So
Yeah.
these are the kind of things that make them want to leave the barracks, because everybody wants power. Everybody wants power. So these are things that need to be handled with care. And even the hierarchy of command understands that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them feel intimidated. Don't let them feel intimidated. They have given so much for this country. They are the front line of defense of this country. Regardless that their defense is not defending, but they are still the front line of defense of this country.
Yeah.
So I just pray that the Honorable Minister of the FCT, in his wisdom, will handle it properly, just like he has always handled things properly. Like he handled the crisis in River State properly. He's the minister
But the
of.
freeze, people were saying something about your bow tie and your.
Yeah, it has
It
to
needs to
be,
align. Yeah,
yeah, it needs to align. It's
alignment.
Let me check
bent.
the mirror. Thank you, guys.
Mr. John, you've said everything that you've said. I agree with you 110%. You've really, really broken everything down, and everything you said, 100%. I agree with you. I think this is the one time that you're very calm and you're collected and you're giving us facts
Because
and
it's been
information,
advised that
and
the
Sama
freeze.
Baby is just throwing you straight bullets.
Don't mind,
Because
don't mind,
woman
don't
did there,
mind, don't,
woman did there.
don't mind Samaria. She wants me
Because
than
woman did there.
others.
Don't worry about it.
Hmm? Samaria, are you jealous?
No way, baby.
Well, we agreed that it's gonna be an open relationship.
Sure, you be worried. John, sure you
We
don't
agreed it's
you
gonna
don't
be
you
an
don't
open
you don't
relationship.
make cook today.
I don't see any reason why you
John,
should be upset. Huh?
excuse me?
We agreed it's gonna be an open relationship. Why are you upset?
Let me pretend I didn't hear that one.
Hmm?
How bad?
Don't worry, I'll see you soon, eh?
You won.
Wahala. Wahala.
So
Why you call me satellite? Who said I'm a satellite?
All right, I've adjusted it. How does it look now?
Very good.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very
Someone
So
said
good.
this
another
guy see today
feminist.
like person want to go ask wizard. You know all those
Someone's
wizards.
there's another one that I was gonna talk about.
Player
Oh my god.
hater.
Just
Why you
they
hate the player?
jealous.
The player try now. I try fast like this. So thank you guys for holding it down. I did not want to end the live because I knew you guys were in the conversation. There were over 400 people watching. So I didn't want to end it. But God bless you guys. I love you guys loads. Don't laugh at my bald head. I'm going to be 50
Daddy,
next
please don't
year.
mind me. You look really
There are
nice. You
some
look
women whose
very nice.
head
I'm
is
just
more bald
smiling
than my
here.
own. Now wig,
that,
they cover them.
but that
Hmm.
difference, you don't say
Then
talk
if you
today,
want
Abi.
to mention name, go straight
You
to the
don't say
point.
talk
Don't go
today.
to the corners. Mention the women's their name.
Samaria, we can see it now. Yo,
Which
even with
one
the
is women
frontal,
that their hair,
even with the frontal, I start from here, Samaria.
excuse me? You know I'm
Even with the
not, come on,
frontal,
baby. You can say that about me.
even with the
I have
frontal.
full
All
hair.
right, guys, let me run. God
Now
Daddy,
this
bless
please
is
you.
the
enjoy
Let
way
your
people
TikTok
are
night.
people
You
still
supposed
look
to talk
see me.
about
absolutely
me.
smashing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
All
you. So I
right,
don't want to
bye.
embarrass anybody.
Nice one.
TikTok people, you know I love you. Taste Boss did not like the color of my blazer, but last time PT's event, I wore normal black tie and I look like a waiter. So today I said, today I said, no way. I will come there in a color that they will know I'm not a waiter.
Mm.
So God
but
bless you guys.
you know there are senior waiters that still just like this.
You have started. Bye.